Well, how's your choach? Man, it's been kind of a long day. Anyways, we're here. Is this thing on right? You got a Camacho. I've smoked this before. Not like a crazy amount, like the broadleaf or the Camacho Chip Maduro are some of my favorite of the lineup. And the Nicaragua, I remember having a good time. But I don't recall when's the last time I had this cigar. Although I've smoked it. I mean, so I've smoked this cigar before, but I haven't smoked it 100 times. Definitely not 50. I can honestly say probably under 20. More than 10. Because when I was moving from Colorado to Florida, I bought a bunch of these. And this in the broadleaf, I think. Just the way it worked out. I was at a shop in Nebraska or Iowa, I don't know, on the way back from Colorado to Florida. Anyways, this is a Toro. It's a big Toro. In my opinion, it looks like a 6x54. Okay, now, is it a 54? It could be listed as a 52, but I'm going to tell you right now, as the wind blows, that's a 54 gauge. Very nice construction. It is a Davidoff product, although rolled in their Honduran factory. It's an Ecuadorian wrapper, nothing else listed, whether it's Sumatra or anything else, or I don't know, it's just listed Ecuador. Binder's Honduran. Now here's the thing, it's called a Nicaragua. Why? I don't know, because it has the big three. Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Honduran in the fillers. So, you know, I remember when Cohiba made their Cohiba Nicaragua, and everyone was busting their chops. They're like, this is not a Nicaraguan Puro. Why are you calling it the Cohiba Nicaragua? You know, it's a name of a cigar, and maybe there's other reasons. Maybe Camacho in this case doesn't normally use Nicaraguan tobacco, and so this was, when it came out, maybe it was new territory. I don't know. Or maybe the name just stuck. Honestly, there was a time in the cigar world where if you put A.J. Fernandez or just Nicaragua, anything, people were going to buy it. It's fresh cedar. Really nice. Full pack, although not super heavy for its size. Since it's not such a super heavy leaves in the filler here, I wonder if it's going to just combust very well. Soft, gentle heat. We'll use one match to warm up and one match to go. I hope your day went well, especially Gio, the sodomite he is. He's just a beacon of sunshine, vitamin D. Rather spicy off the bat. Wow. Wow, rather spicy off the bat. I like it. Oh, yeah. I was wrong. This cigar is not wet. It was a full box. They just got it in. Those matches were burning a little faster than I wanted them to. I couldn't just relax the match. I'm telling you, man. Like, almost nobody makes good matches anymore. And how you do one thing is generally how you do everything. Our society used to make good matches. And since then, we forgot what a man and a woman is. We forgot what a match is. Nobody gets married because we forgot what marriage was. It's not marriage now. It's just a way to get divorced, get child support, steal assets, and then keep on doing them. Collect, you know, kind of like Transformers, or even better yet, Decepticons, Divorcicons. But then you get Power Rangers. And so, like, they all, like, attach to each other and they make a Megazord. Well, a woman, like, gets a guy, you know, she's pregnant with a guy, and then she gets child support for that. And then she gets married to another guy, has a kid with him, or a kid or two, and then she divorces him. And the Megazord just keeps on growing, and before you know it, she's got everything. You know, in the 1900s, 100 years ago, the industrialized factories, you know what I'm saying? No, it became a world economy. Now we're seeing the industrialization of pussy. And I'm being dead serious. They have industrialized that vagina. You got multiple sources of income, and you're not considered a prostitute. The industrialization of vagina. A one world order, a one world vulva. I like the vibe on this. I think when this came out, this was kind of different for Camacho. What I would say I get off this, in general, forget about just flavor. It's a strong, bold cigar. On the drier side, though, you know, all the flavors don't feel extremely oily. In fact, it feels like dry, but not in a bad way. Refreshing. Lots of dry cedar. Not like damp, dark, or charred wood. Like a dry cedar. How about medium full right now? It's not an ass-kicking cigar, but it's one of the stronger Camachos. If you want the stronger Camachos, that Blue Ecuador is, although not balanced, that Blue Ecuador is a better cigar to have mixing or getting drunk. The Blue Camacho, you can smoke it alone, but like it's be in an angry mood or have some drinks to balance it out. I don't know. The Corojo is a spicy, strong cigar, very popular. Chip Maduro doesn't need any, you know, what makes me mad is there was other cigars above that, but not as expensive as their super expensive cigars, because they had some, like, small batch stuff, but they had, like, the Coyolar, I don't know, they had one of those, something, and then they had, they had the Bourbon Barrel, 2 different ones. They got rid of those. There was some Camachos that came in like nicer boxes, and I don't remember the names over the years. Oh, yeah. Power built? No. Engine, something like that. Some kind of engine thing. What was it? It was an engine, right? It was a power built, master built, masturbate. No, it was like a Camacho engine. What was it? A Camacho, something to do with like combustion or engine, or I can't remember the name. Remember that one? And I think there was a couple of versions of that. The Camacho engine, what was it? The Camacho, where basically the draw was the advertisement of the cigar. I've never really seen that happen. It's always about the name, the flavor, the brand, the prestige, or it's limited, or it's special, or dedicated to my dad, or dedicated to my mom, or dedicated to my guma. I don't know. This was like power band. Fucking where they sell this at Home Depot? The all-new Camacho power band. You're like, power band? This thing combusts. Like, every other cigar it has a draw? It's a power band. You're like, this was the same time when Springfield made their grip zone. Springfield XD had a grip zone, a zone where you could grip, i.e. a pistol, but fucking, it was a grip zone. Now, I would sell some underwear and put a grip zone right there, and you could tell your lady, hey, look at this. It's a grip zone. Do your fucking job, huh? Before I dump you, bitch. No. I don't think, it's just humor. It's sarcasm. It's a joke. It's comedy. That used to mean something. I don't think this is a godlike cigar at all. And I don't think it's an amazing cigar. But I think it's a very good cigar. And there's nothing wrong with a very good cigar. Especially when it's affordable. I think I paid $9. And this was like in a tourist trap town. The broadleaf and the Nicaragua are affordable. And I'll take the broadleaf in Nicaragua over their core line. The yellow, blue, red, whatever. This thing, I think it's a really nice wrapper, nice looking stick, nice looking band, perfect construction, and I think you should check it out. I don't need to go crazy talking about it. If you want a dry or spicy cigar, definitely like a bready note, but like a drier bready note, like. Well, yeah, it's a medium. Ooh. A lot more black pepper and rich rock salt. So, enjoyable, strong, makes a presence. Is it false advertising? No, there is Nicaraguan tobacco in it. It didn't say Nicaraguan Puro. So, maybe it's us that's cunts. It was a stretch, though. They stretched the truth. Like, yeah, Camacho, Nicaragua, with one leaf in the filler. I don't think I need to talk about this anymore. I think this was fun. I think I'm going to go. I also have a 45-minute drive, and I think I want to smoke this cigar with the drive, with some music on, minding my business, following all the laws, no drinking and driving. So I wish you guys well. These cigars are well made. I think you can get them cheaper on Cigar Page. And I think these Camachos are a good product. Unless you're going to be a cigar snob like Gio, I think there's a lot of great cigars out there. And we use words like mid-tier. You think it's a fucking leaf. We call it mid-tier because of price points. You know what I'm saying, though? But the other day, if you give this cigar to a guy who has nothing, it's the best cigar I ever smoked. He was used to a Dutch master, or bumming cigarettes, So, not a lot of sweetness, though. So, if you want a stronger cigar, medium full, 65% darkness, bready, salty, lots of black pepper spice, dry cedar. And as long as you're not looking for tons of sweetness, you don't like it. I think this is a good cigar. It's not as good as the broadleaf, but the broadleaf, though, really sells that caramel sweetness. And if you're not in the mood for caramel sweetness, that might be not for you. But the broadleaf is beautiful. I like what this does, though. What would I pair this with? I don't know. Fuck, I want to have a bowl of soup. I feel like I'm eating bread and salt. But no, it's a nice cigar. Really. Yeah. I don't think I even do scotch with this. I'd have to really think of, you know what I would have with this? Really? Crackers, cheese, that's it. Wine, that's it. I'd have a red wine, and I'd have crackers, cheese, maybe some anchovies, something like that. Some grapes, some fresh fruit. Yeah, that's what I would do with this. That's exactly, because it's getting bready, salty, black pepper notes. So I think that would go very well with that. I definitely wouldn't eat stinky chocha. And on that note, I'll see you around. Where would I put this right now? 4.6. It's an enjoyable, semi-bold cigar that it's straightforward. I don't, I think I smoked this before. I did. I don't think we're going to be getting transitions on this. Yeah, that's enough. Just go out and smoke if you want a mid-tier 4.6 affordable cigar. Go on Cigar Page. It's not going to blow out your chocha, but I think it's a solid cigar that I'm glad to come back to it. I remember that I have smoked it more than once. So clearly I enjoyed it, and I kind of want to just experience it again. And that's why I went to a different shop, and I just roam through whatever shops I go to. If I see something, and I'm like, all right, I'll make an episode on that or revisit. I think it's important to revisit stuff, you know. Also to retest the quality or to see if that just a one-hit wonder. I can't say Camacho has been a very consistent quality brand. I'm out of here now. See you around. Stay.